Hello everyone and welcome to Computer Tech TV. Today's video I wanted to do a comparison since I was going to mount the Thermalright Archon CPU cooler onto my hardware setup that I got going here. This is the AMD gaming rig mounted on the high-speed PC tech station, and I'm running the stock cooler. It's just a stock aluminum cooler, stock fan running at 100%, and I want to do a comparison between this at stock clock speeds on a Phenom 2 X2 555 Black Edition processor at stock speed, overclocked, and then I'll run the Archon stock fan setup, overclock that, and we'll see what the difference is in temperatures. I can imagine at stock it's not going to be too much, but once we overclock it we'll definitely see the difference in the two coolers. Here's a close-up look at the stock cooler, the noise level, about 1.5 feet away. Alright, so I've had Prime running for a little while now, and I would run it longer, but the temperatures seem like they've pretty much leveled off, and I can't really stand the sound of this 4,000 RPM fan anymore. So I'm going to move on and overclock this, but basically our temperatures are looking like currently 39 degrees Celsius, both cores, maximum 42 degrees Celsius, and to note our room temperature right now is 27 degrees Celsius, so it's a little warmer than it was a few days ago. And we are running 3.2 gigahertz, everything's default. Voltage is set at 1.264 to 1.28 volts. It fluctuates under load. So there you go. There's our temperatures. Now let me overclock this, and I'll show you guys what our temperatures are overclocked, and then we will put the cooler on. Alright, so I've only had Prime 95 running now for about 10 minutes, and we are set to 3.825 gigahertz at 1.424. It fluctuates from 1.424 to 1.44 volts under load. Our load temperature currently is 52 degrees Celsius. Our room temperature has gone up to 28 degrees Celsius. And our maximum temperature so far in the last 10 minutes has been 53 degrees Celsius. And that was on both cores. So as you can see, there's a significant jump in temperature. However, we're still in the safe zone. I could probably pull off a 4 gigahertz overclock, stable 24/7 with a stock cooler. However, I want to go further than that, and I want silence, basically. Not silence, but a lot quieter than what this stock cooler. Here's a close-up of the Archon installed, the TY1 40mm case fan. This fan is running at 12 volts. As you can hear, it's very quiet. I can barely hear it running over all the other fans in the system. Okay, so I just ran Prime 95 for about 20 minutes, and our load temperature currently is 31 degrees Celsius. Our room temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. Stock clock's voltage is at 1.296 volts. Okay, so I've been running Prime 95 now for about 30 minutes. Same specs as before. Same clock speeds, 3.825 gigahertz, 19 multiplier. Except I increased the volts by 1 notch in the EasyTune software. For this demonstration, that is what I'm using. I would always recommend that you use BIOS, however, for a 24/7 overclock. It's always more stable. But for this test, I'm just using this. So it's running at 1.456. Sometimes it fluctuates slightly to 1.47. Highest temperature achieved so far was 38 degrees Celsius. And current temperature is 36 degrees Celsius. And our room temperature has gone to, it's 27 degrees Celsius right now. Alright, I've run all the tests between the stock cooler and the Thermalright Archon. Here's the results. Green is the stock clocks. red is the overclocked settings and temperatures. You can see here at stock we decreased our temperature by 11 degrees Celsius, and overclocked we decreased our temperature by 15. And like I said, this is just estimations of temperatures because this low of temperature the sensors aren't as accurate. And if I were to overclock this further, say for example if I tried to go for 4+ gigahertz on the stock cooler with close to 1.5 volts, and then I compared that to the Archon at the same, there would be even more of a decrease in temperature because the stock cooler just can't keep up at that point. But even at stock clocks, this is a good setup here, and this is just the default fan, nothing fancy, so it gives you a good idea. So just want to show you guys this. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys leave a comment, rate the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to you guys soon. More videos to come.